Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session on new trends. In this session, we'll be discussing about cyber frauds. In this session, we will see what we mean by cyber security and how the different types of frauds called as the cyber frauds are emerging nowadays, and what precaution we can take, or how is it possible to deal with such cyber frauds. Friends, many of us are online nowadays, and we are using many devices that are connected to the internet. Your computer, your mobile phone, your speaker, and nowadays many more devices are coming up, and all such devices can be hooked up to the internet. So almost every one of us is on the cyber, and therefore there are chances that you can get caught in one of the cyber frauds. So in this short session, we will see how these cyber frauds are emerging and how it is possible to deal with such cyber frauds. So friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you can watch many other educational videos on the various topics of the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us understand what we mean by the cyber security. Cyber security, one can say that it is an application of the technologies. And with the help of the technologies, we can control or we can protect our computer systems, our mobile phones, our programs, our IoT devices from the cyber attacks. So many times the cyber security will consist of certain process. So it is an application of technology and processes and controls that can be used to protect the systems that are normally connected to the internet. So cyber attacks can be a variety of types. For example, we can have a cyber fraud where we can have a phishing, spear phishing, wishing, and whaling. We will understand what the terms are. We can have a malware attack. We can have a ransomware attack. We can have an attack called as drive-by download. We can have an attack called as hacking, or we can have the denial of services or distributed denial of services, DDoS. We can have the theft of passwords, because many times nowadays we make the use of a large number of passwords in order to make an access to the various applications or websites. Or sometimes we make the use of outdated or unpatched software that is being not tested for the cyber attacks, and because of which we can get engaged in some cyber fraud. So let us understand certain terms that are associated with the cyber frauds. Say, many times you will find that you will receive some phone and from some unknown number, and the person will ask you some important data related with your bank account or related with your identity. So they will create an atmosphere in such a way that whatever they are asking is an official visit, or some official person is asking about that information. And if you do not give that information, then you may be in trouble. So they create the environment like that. So such type of the technique that is being used over the phone is being called as a phishing. Many times we will receive some email, and as shown in this window, So this is a mail which will indicate you that your password is going to be expired within a day. And if you do not click on the link that is being provided, then you will be in a trouble. So such type of the email when you receive and you feel that this is an official email from some bank, and therefore you try to respond to such email, and this is to be called as a phishing. Sometimes you will receive some text message and they will warn you that your electricity will be cut down immediately if you do not pay by using the following link. Or sometimes they will send you the message that you have been awarded some lottery. So when you receive some text messages like that, then that is being called as a phishing. Many of us are on the social media, and when you are on the social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, then you will find that there also there is a possibility that you will get some messages so that they will ask you some important information or they will provide you some link. And when you click on the link, then there are chances that some malware software will get installed on your device and the data will be carried from your device to their server. So this is a phishing. And phishing, apart from the phishing, there are sometimes the targeted phishing. So targeted phishing is being called as a spear phishing, and it is more effective. Many times the target are chosen at random. But in spear phishing, the targets are chosen specifically. That is, they will study you first. So attacker will take the time to learn a bit about you, and then they will send you the specific message in relation with you, or more relevant, more specific message will be sent to you, so that you will feel that it is authenticate, and you will feel that they know so much of my information, and therefore it must be authenticate. And whenever you try to respond such type of the messages, then that is to be called as a spear phishing. Whaling is another type of the phishing where the large targets or the persons such as executives of the companies or presidents, they have been targeted. So normally the people expect a bigger return on such type of the phishing investment, and it will take certain amount of time to study about that person, and then the specific messages will be sent in this case. Many times you will find that when you click unauthenticate link, then there are chances that some kind of virus, worm, trojan, spyware, or rootkit will get installed on your machine, on your mobile phone, or on your computer system. And through that, there are chances that all of your data will be copied or will be sent to the server. So this is an attack which is being called as a malware attack. That is, some malicious software will execute some authorized actions on the victim systems. So all such activities are nowadays very common, and almost every person is facing these cyber frauds. There are certain attacks that are called as the ransomware attack, where the data from the victim's machine is encrypted, all processes are stopped, and some lock message will get displayed. So we can say that there are three types of ransomware attack, where the specific demand of certain amount of money will be made, and it will be made very immediately. Immediately, they will ask you to pay that much amount. Many times, the payment is being asked in the form of bitcoins also. So crypto ransomware or encryptors are one of the most well-known and damaging variants. This type encrypt all the files and data within a system, making the content inaccessible without a decryption key. So message will be sent to you that whenever you want to recover all your files, all your data, then in such a case, you have to purchase this tool, purchase this key, and then only you can recover. So they will force you to do it. Sometimes they will lock your system, so your files, applications are inaccessible, and a lock screen will appear, and they will demand certain amount of money. And there is some clock also ticking up. So there is a countdown clock, and that will increase your urgency, and it will drive you to act immediately. So they will create a chaos for you. All your working will be stopped, and you feel that you should respond to them. Scareware is also one type of the fraud where the fake software that claims to have detected a virus or other issues on your computer system, and it will direct you to pay to resolve to the problem. Sometimes it will lock your computer system. Sometimes it will simply flood your screen with pop-up alerts, and it may not actually damage your files. There is another type of the fraud that is being carried nowadays. It is drive-by download. So there is some unintentional download of some unwanted software onto your computer system or onto your mobile phone devices. And once you download it, then there are chances that you will be exposed to the different type of threats. So for example, you can get some message where they will say that a large amount of money is being credited to your account or is in process of being credited to your account, and you need to click on the link. And once you click on the link, then you will find that the unwanted software will get downloaded on your system. Hacking will include the distributed denial of service of attacks. In short, we call it as DDoS. So it is a kind of a soft cyber attack where the hacker will make an online service or a network resource unavailable to you. So you will find that certain services, online services, network resources, host machines, you are not in a position to make use of. And this happens due to the denial of service. We nowadays make an access to the large number of websites. So for example, we have websites related with our bank accounts. You have websites in relation with your income tax. You have website in relation with your different payment bills. So there are large number of websites, and every website or application will have certain password. So maintenance of this password is very difficult, and there are chances that your password may get decrypted by the hackers. So you should use certain policy with the help of which you can efficiently maintain all of your passwords. Many times we use out-of-date, unpatched software where the software is being not tested. And when the software is being not tested, there are chances that the software may get corrupted due to unwanted softwares. So almost everyone has to deal with the cyber frauds. So whenever you want to deal with the cyber frauds, you need to take some precautions, so you can reduce the effect of the cyber fraud. There are certain things that you can do, that you need to update your computer system, their softwares, or your mobile devices, their softwares, as soon as the latest versions are available. Also, you can think of using antivirus softwares or malware protections softwares so that you can protect your system. Always use some good passwords instead of using some simple passwords. You can keep the track of the passwords by using the password managers such as Bitwarden, or you can make the use of 1Password. You take the backup of your data of your computer system and from your mobile devices. Also, you need to talk your children and your family about how to secure your systems or mobile phones. Also, you can keep control of your information. So normally, do not share all of your information on the internet, because there are chances that whatever you share with your friends or other colleagues, that information may be misused by the hackers. And one has to take care that you should not click on any unknown link. Even if you are making some online payments, do not make any online payment to the unknown person, the person to whom you are not aware of. So only make online payment to those persons to whom you are aware of. And don't respond to the unknown caller, because once you started responding, then there are chances that some kind of fraud will take place. So also, you should not give your computer access or your mobile phone access to any stranger. There are certain tools available, and with the help of the tools also, it is possible that you can investigate the cyber fraud. But that topic is a different topic, and maybe in another session, I will talk of the different tools with the help of which we can investigate the cyber fraud. Thank you, friends, for viewing the session. Hopefully, you have understood what we mean by the cyber fraud.